satellite night space no one else sees. In the underground, we're living low key. Can give you peace here in your mind. And as I found no place in the dead of night to come alive. Life is waiting on the other side. Follow me into the underground. Watch the world changing as the sun goes down. Follow me into the underground. Follow me into the underground. Follow me into the under. Into the underground. Diamonds in the sky, shades of pearl and
Oh, you know what I just forgot to do? I just stopped the loading screen before I went and refilled my water. How could I do such a thing? I'll be right back. Hold on. You guys can look at the connections while I'm gone. I return. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright. Where were we? Mike is positioned correctly. What do we got? Cronut. What the fuck is that? Deliberate. Okay. What are these? Clearly go together, mostly because I don't know what the fuck they are. Lunar. Relating to the moon's surface. Okay. Sure. Reflect. Reflect and mirror makes sense. But I don't see two others that would relate to like verbs of doing the same. To reflect and to mirror both work. Reflect and to muse, those are both to think on something. Deliberate would also be to think on something. It's probably one of these two words, I don't know. Because I don't think, I mean, cranium is not a verb, I don't think. I don't believe it can be. So we're gonna have to keep these in mind. Those three work together, though. Nail file. Tweezers. A brush. And a mirror. These might be little things that you keep in a like a little travel bag. Probably not a mirror though, right? Like maybe a mirror. I'll go ahead and guess a mirror. Okay, personal grooming items. It's not quite like a travel items, but they work. Okay. Dense and compact and tight. These are all like together. And thick, perhaps, would work. It doesn't work perfectly, but maybe they're looking for something I'm not thinking of. Packed, thick. Sure. Okay, reflect, muse, and deliberate all work together. Maybe they're looking for cranium, but I don't like that. Really. Yeah, I don't like that. Cronut? Noodle? Noodle, that's sometimes used colloquially, like to refer to something happening in your brain. There we go. Ponder, to noodle. Okay, what is all this? Starting with bird homophones. Starting with bird homophones. Crow, sure. Loon, Loon. Puffin, puffin, like Puffin. Hello, DJ, you nerd. Will you play some challenges today? Perhaps. We shall see. I'm not going to start with challenges, but also daily reminder that you are bad at Balatro. I do win sometimes, though. Crane? Crane. That's the homophone there. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I'm okay with it. I respect it, but that is not an easy purple right there. All right, let's go back over to. I've never seen you win, so you have no proof. I mean, yeah, I guess if you close your eyes, you can believe whatever you want. Any clips of you winning are AI generated. Now that's just insulting. You know I would never generate AI clips of me winning because I don't really like AI in the first place. I don't mind you calling me bad at Balatro, but when you attack my character like that. Let's transition over. There we go. How's it going, by the way? Oh, did my mic cut out? No way. Maybe I was just talking too quietly. Perhaps. Perhaps you were just making a joke, but, like, genuinely my mic does sometimes do that, so I'm going to fix it regardless. Okay, you were just fucking with me, got it. But I'm still fixing it. Should we do song requests today, or should I just leave the music in-game? Usually people like song requests, but I could go either way on it today. You know what I want. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, let me get Mubot up. Zoop! It's gonna suddenly be very strange over there. I'm sure it looks weird on stream. Bear with me. This is what happens when you have two monitors of different resolutions. Whenever I move something over to the other monitor, it looks weird on OBS because it doesn't correctly change. But I need to move it out of the way to be able to see my desktop. And we're back. Alright. There we go. Why are you back up to full volume? Jesus. Why would you do that? At least I turn off music in between, so you're not missing anything there. You guys would have been deafened if I had had that on. Color. White. How's it going, by the way, Jordan? DJ, there's a song I really want you to play, but I don't know if it will count as actual music. It's from the game Dispatch. Oh, is that the game with the hit voice actor Moist Critical in it? Alright. Let's start with some normal runs. You got a new personal best in Mega Bonk. Ooh. I think I can safely say you're probably just better than me at Mega Bonk right now. I don't play it nearly consistently enough to be really good at knowing what's like meta or whatever. You know, I'm kind of feeling a little bit of a black deck here. Joker slot, -1 hand every round. How's our music volume? I think our music volume could stand to go down one more tick. I know that's going to make it a little quieter for you guys, but at one point in the past, I went and listened to one of my old streams, and the music was just a bit too loud comparative. Like, it's supposed to be background music, you know what I mean? I'm supposed to be able to talk over it easily. We'll keep the pair, hedge our bets here. Yeah, there we go. 220k kills. I think my record's like fucking 20k. Ain't no 220k. Alright, what you got for me? I really don't want to take that egg. I'll take a Midas mask. Alright, we're going for face cards. Easy peasy. Let's hedge our bets again. Do I just two-pair this? It's a little risky to do that on black deck in general. Let's go with this. I'll go ahead and play the two-pair. Kings over threes, but we've got 4 spades here. There we go. That's a good one. That's almost like a straight flush or something, but not quite. We'll just have to take this here. And we've still got a discard. This isn't quite going to win. But what we're doing right now is kind of... that one might be a little too quiet. There we go. I hate that YouTube doesn't just, like, automatically adjust audio. They do, kind of. But, like, only in one direction. I think they adjust things down that are too loud and not things up that are too quiet. Alright, I need, like, 30 fucking points. And we couldn't get it. Restart. Amazing. No pair. No pair at all. Just annoying, really, more than anything. Late game with Fox, his luck was over 2,500. Is Fox meta for that, since he scales luck? Ooh, I like a to the moon, but I think I like a buffoon more. Okay, I think I can manage a DNA in this run, since we're on a lower stake. Without using a lucky tome, I have the game difficulty over 700. Can you... Wait. How? Do you unlock something else later on in runs that allows you to just, like, buff your stats naturally? Or maybe I just misunderstood what you said. Alright, let's dupe a king. Well, I guess I will play the flush instead. That's fine. Chaos and Cursed. I don't know what either of those do. Bro, am I getting screwed again? I think I am. Getting heavy screwed by these first shops that have absolutely no malt at all in them. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do about those in these particular situations. Just like actually zero malt into bad hands. Also, what the fuck am I listening to right now? Cursed raises difficulty so more enemies spawn, and Chaos Tome ups random stats you have. Wait, Cursed raises difficulty. What does raising difficulty also increase your luck? Is that just how it works, or... Oh, good. Some actual fucking, like, stats that we can use. That's useful. Indeed. Go from not being able to win in 3 to just drawing your winning hand. What is the game about, anyways? Oh, look, we got our DNA back, except this time we actually have a way to consistently score our cards. Look at that, 100 points for a high card. Very cool, very nice. Just... What the fuck? I discard, like, exactly those cards, and they just give them back to me. There we go. You're basically training a bunch of supervillains to be heroes. What are they, some kind of Suicide Squad? An Ankh. Do I then immediately sell all of my scoring to duple up on the DNA? Absolutely. Say less. We've got a Joker right here. We can win with this. We can survive with that. The question is, can I survive a 1200? Possibly. Very well. Easy win, easy win. Never mind, never mind. Spectral Pack, Juggler. Spectral, I'd be looking for, like, either a red seal, just one of the seals, really. I'd take face cards, I'd take aces. There's a lot of stuff I would take from a Spectral right now. I don't need to save money because I skipped for the investment tag. Give me the $3 Wraith. Driver's license, we can see if we can make that work. Play only one hand type this round. You know what that means? Don't touch the DNA. It's a great way to fucking lose your run. So, do I try to win in 1, or am I going for this flush? I think I'm discarding this. I might need to go for full houses here. Problem is, I think I need like 3 full houses to win. I'm not sure. The anti-2 mouth is actually pretty damn brutal as far as bosses are concerned. We're kind of really betting on like a 4 of a kind or a 5 of a kind. And that's not really an easy get either. Because full houses, I would need 3 of them to win. which I just don't think is going to happen when you only get 3 hands. Easy. Never punished, never punished. Give me that. We go next. Are we just gonna play sevens? Sevens being objectively like the worst number in the game to play? Probably not. I think I still want to go for like face cards of one kind or another. Queens it is. Let me go ahead and discard once just to see if we hit something. Do I want 4 queens? Does that win? That's... yeah, definitely winning. Driver's License will scale up quite nicely as soon as we can get some kind of modified card in our deck. Pretty sure we sell normal Joker, we buy the chips. And... I think I save. Is 5 of a kind winning anymore? I believe so. Yes. Free money! I'll take a Hyro. I'll take a Pluto for sure. We do play a fair number of high cards. Card Sharp. I don't dislike Card Sharp. I don't think Spare Trousers scales how I would like it to. I think we just take the Card Sharp. And go next. I remembered, guys. I actually, for once in my life, I remembered that I'm playing Black Deck, and the upside is that I get an extra fucking card slot. The number of times I've sat on 5 out of 6 selling Jokers for like 2 antes because I forget I'm playing Black Deck. Honestly, queens are better than kings in a non-endless run. Shoot the Moon is common and Baron is a rare, and Shoot the Moon is really good. I think I disagree that Shoot the Moon is really good, but I don't think Shoot the Moon is unusable. I think Shoot the Moon is personally, I think it's pretty fucking mid because it triggers before... like... Queen's held in hand, and you can get... Like the amount of deck fixing you have to do to make Shoot the Moon viable is a little bit rough. $13 mult per queen is good, but only if you play pairs or high card. Yeah, same with Baron. Yeah, Baron's awful in normal runs. Shoot the Moon is better than Baron in 8 ante runs, unless you're... if you're playing Plasma deck, specifically, I'm gonna say that Baron's better. Baron's probably right around the ante 7 or 8, depending on how much deck fixing you have. It probably does surpass Shoot the Moon. Alrighty, 4 of a kind queens. Just kidding, I can dupe this one and I will have 5 of a kind. Like, I disagree that... I disagree that Shoot the Moon is really good. I agree that Shoot the Moon is better than Baron in 8 anti-runs. How's it going, Pancake? Ooh, I can burn things and none of them are queens? Sign me up. I'm not taking -1 hand here. I don't think we're on that spade shit, although a blackboard could be helpful, so I'll take it just in case. Rocket, we're in ante 4. I'm gonna be duping a lot of bonus cards as of right now, so maybe I can sell my 50 chips on pair. Sell you, pick up the... Well, I definitely can because it's foil, actually. Hadn't thought about that. I saw it was shiny, but I didn't think about what kind of shiny it was. It's obviously better than pear. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3. What? Pancake's already leaving? He just got here. This the motherfucker who posted on my schedule post, what, I have to wait a week for Balatro, and then he immediately leaves as soon as he gets here. Do I still win with 4 of a kind? Surely not. What is this right now? 160? Right? Yeah, 160 times 19? 210 times 19? It's not winning, although it is good. I've got 8 queens in this deck. Give me the pair. Oh, now he's over here. Alright, word. Fair, I really like Shoot the Moon because 13 mult is crazy and Steel Queens are good, but sadly the Steel activates before the 13 mult. Still good, but you sort of lose out on the first Steel Queen. Hopefully I don't see too many meme songs today. French. What? French. Okay, these look alright. I have no idea what any of these fucking are, but they look alright. Ah, there we go. Flush 5. Very nice. Bonan? I like Bonan. What's our boss? The arm? It's kind of rude. Dupe my queen. Flush 5 me. DJ, I know how to hack you. No, you don't. Lies. I use discards a little too much for ramen. If my deck were fixed a little more already, I'd probably take it and just play hands to discard, but as it stands, probably not. I don't think any of these are that good. I think this is Jumbo Celestial into next round. We just don't play Flush 5, we play 5 of a kind instead. If we can. Alright, there's this, and you're gonna level me down, I know that. Yes, I know how to hack. I learned how to hack right now. What's your full government name? No thanks. See, and now I've shown you how to avoid getting hacked, is to simply not tell people your full government name. Would you like my social security number while we're at it? Are you doing high card? If you are, you should do Chariot Queen spam. I am not currently doing high card. I'm doing Flush 5. This man's just been looking for meme song. Oh. I see how it is. You know what? I'm gonna Chariot the Jack, because I want to play the 5 queens. I'm not actually 100% certain this wins. What is this? This is 230, 280 times 27. That is not winning at all. 280, but... Oh, not times 27, times 33. Well, actually, that might be winning. Barely. Boom. Good lord. Driver's license is coming close to triggering. I think Card Sharp's main weakness for us is that we only get 3 hands and we use one of them to play high card. So basically we would have to play 2 flush 5s in a row to actually make use of it. Probably not ideal. Overstock me. Polychrome Troubadour. That's not the play. That's just not the play. Give me the Spectral. Probably Blue Seal. Probably Blue Seal. Right there. My chat is broken again. Ninja Shadow Ban again. Nope, you're here, Jordan. Just whatever you were saying must have been triggering for YouTube's fragile ego or something. I don't know. Okay, I guess I will discard the Jack. It actually wasn't anything bad. That doesn't mean it didn't trigger YouTube's fragile ego. Driver's license, I'm almost 16, guys. In-game. Pancake Toast streak reset? I mean, did you actually come every day? Oh dear. Midas Mask. Fuck the bonus cards. We could make everything gold. Okay, then that's why your streak reset. Come on now. 19 queens. Do you think I could sell one of my DNAs now? Might be able to get away with that. What am I listening to now? Holy shit, Paradolia, that's so good. You can make your queens count as face cards. Yeah, I'm listening to something right now, certainly. I want this Midas Mask. It's just a matter of what I'm getting rid of to get it. The Gros Michel. You know, I might be able to make this work by selling Bonan. This man just said, give me your plane. Okay, thoughts on me playing this, getting the 3 Midas Mask procs. We don't DNA this round, but it gets us to driver's license. I think that's the play. And now when we play a flush 5, it goes hard. Hey DJ, can you turn the music up? No, because then I'm gonna have to hear it. I'm not sure my weak mind could handle that. This enlightening lyricism that I'm listening to here. I feel like you guys knew that was coming, so You can't be too disappointed. You French... Wait, hold on. Didn't you request this? Ye old monkey rap. That one sounds good. Pass on all those. The Mark. All face cards are drawn face down. Concerning. Okay, so we have one king of clubs and one jack of clubs. But we have access to a tower and we have access to DNA, which will print the cards face up, I believe. Because they were not drawn. These are clubs. Notably, this one is not a club. So whether it's a queen or not, it is definitely not a club. It could be a king. Let's be safe with this. And just discard all of this. Now let's dupe. Okay, did I draw? That's also a club. Let's dupe you. Perfect. Alright, now we pay attention to where it lands in relation to, like, these two cards. Okay, so this is also a queen. Great. So these are all queens because we have only one king, and all of these... Like, we only have one king of clubs, which would be this one if it's anything. And these are all clubs. So these must all be queens of clubs. It's a 26 of clubs? Absolutely. Probably about time we got rid of our second DNA now that we're up to 21 queens. Need to figure out what I'm going to take in its place, though. I can't be doing that. Come on, man. I actually like this song. I remember it now, actually. Let's go with that. We haven't had to make use of Acrobat at all yet, by the way, so we have like an extra 3x just sitting in the tank waiting to be used. DJ likes a song I also like. This means the end of the universe. Happens. Wee Joker. It's a little late, Mr. Wee. Little bit late. Ah, there's my Baron and there's my Shoot the Moon. If I want it. Well, I mean, it basically guarantees that I win, so I should probably just go ahead and take it, yep. I feel like we also have enough gold queens at this point that I can just hold on to the remaining couple of bonuses. So we don't even need to get rid of a DNA, we can just sell off the Midas Mask. Go for the Shoot the Moon. Go next. Besides, we're still duping more gold cards, so we're not really that hurt right now for it. Discard those. We're looking for one of these. Want to dupe my blue seals while I'm here. Cool. Right. We're still gonna play the flush 5s. I realize it's probably equally viable to play high cards now, but flush 5 is what we have leveled. So there is a good chance we still shoot the moon in the future. These are fine. Let's throw a medium on a queen. In theory, like, we are going to end up with just queens at the end of the day, right? So it makes more sense to put it on a queen. Even if normally you're not, like, wanting to discard queens, if they're all queens. It's better to have it there already than on, like, a 10 that you then have to strength twice. Extra large blind. Very well. Alright, we play this. We dupe it. Actually, let's dupe the purple seal. Cool. Then we discard all of that. Temperance and Fool, that's nice. Damn, that is some really crispy audio right there. I didn't say crisp. I said crispy. Also, I always have my camera in the wrong spot because we play in different games every day. I think I want to make use of the acrobat on this particular hand. I think we play these. Even just this one. And then I play like the flush 5 down the middle as the last hand. Get the extra 3x. Perfect. Okay. Looks like we would have been fine, but rather be safe. We're getting tons of rocket money. I'm not too concerned over losing $1 of econ from a hand extra. Skip. I think one of those might have gotten skipped automatically, by the way. Whatever got put in the playlist last might have gotten skipped for being, like, outside the region. Region locked or something. I think I saw something flash on the screen like that there. Yeah, trading card is feeling good here. In fact, it might even replace one of our DNAs soon. It's whether I replace a DNA or the Shoot the Moon we just got. Because I can't imagine Shoot the Moon being like that cracked when we're currently sitting at a base 37. Like if our entire hand is queens, that's an extra 39. It's a 2x basically. Yeah, get out of here. 3 utility, 4 utility jokers, 2 scoring jokers. That's what's afforded to you when you go for these really big hands, by the way. You can use more utility jokers to make them more consistent. Save your money because the rerolls are still starting to, like, get expensive. Let's just kill that. We can see that we're starting to get more consistent draws as well. I'm not as concerned about whether I'm going to draw a flush 5 or not. It's about when, really. Idle is bad sometimes, but it's so fun to use. Genuinely, Idle is bad like 98% of the time. Boop, boop, boo. Pretty sure we just play this, dead. And then we play the flush 5 for the easy clap. Idle is fun because I just love killing every single card except one. Oh yeah, it's goofy fun, but like, it's the same as Baron, where it's just absolutely awful outside of anything that's not endless. Brainstorm's a pretty easy pickup. What are we replacing here? I guess it's time for one of these to go. Sorry, DNA. I mean, you're basically still getting used anyways, right? Not compatible, right? Yeah, didn't think so. I think Perkio has value in anti-8 runs. It can be consistently good, right? Like you don't copy Cryptid like you do in Endless. You copy Hermit and you get a permanent $20 of Ehon, which no other card in the game is going to get you outside of if you have massive deck fixing, which again, in an anti-8 run, you won't have. You could technically get that out of something like the discard one. Ectoplasm, eh? I don't know if there's a Joker I don't want at this point. Like, we are in anti-7. Ectoplasm goes pretty hard. I did Mr. Mushroom's quest. He's cryptic. His first, third, and fourth areas I had to look up. I don't know who Mr. Mushrooms is, but I believe you. How's it going, Fish Stick? I do actually think I'm going to take the Ectoplasm. Shh, easy. Take the ramen for now. I might go endless with this. He's definitely a character for sure. Sorry, Desi? What was that? That message didn't quite come through right. Did I read that? Hanged Man? Don't worry, I have plenty of experience with people posting unhinged shit like this in this chat. Jesus. You had to find him in specific spots all over the map to finish his quest. Oh, is he like super small or something and it just makes it really annoying? Alright, I've already had enough of this song. I let it go for a quarter of the playtime. This one I think I can handle. Every time you speak to him, find him and speak to him, he just ends up blabbering nonsense. Oh, like, okay, so one of those kind of annoying quests. Gotcha. I'm caught up now. Let me dupe you twice. So I don't think, I'm pretty sure I'm still just playing a dead card here. I guess I don't really need to because I have driver's license at this point. And I could just dupe the driver's license, and that's basically the same as having the acrobat. Probably would have been the smarter play. Except in Silksong, you find his quest in a secret spot, and he tells you his areas through riddles. Ooh. Actually, I might be okay at that. Hello, hologram. You're coming with me. I'll be playing you over Acrobat. Hanging Shed doesn't do much for us, unfortunately. The water! Start with 0 discards. Well, that's rude. How am I supposed to use this? Dupe you up. Boom. Boom. Flush 5. With driver's license. Means win. Yeah, I feel like I'd be silly not to go infinite with this. He has his own ending cutscene. That's crazy. The peak update is on my radar. Thank you for mentioning it, but I am trying to figure out how I can fit that in. Oh, thank you, Showman. Thank you so much for allowing me to level up Pluto and then Pluto. Where do you guys find this shit? This is just brain rot. This is like some Ultimate Showdown shit, except not animated. So objectively worse. Okay, you know what? Actually, thank you, Showman. The double death is pretty cool, and I respect you for that. Like, this is straight up brain rot, and I will not hear differently. Hello, that's why I kept Showman. Hello. Alrighty. I guess we're selling Rocket? We also have the idol here, which is pretty crazy. Driver's license is about to get outscaled. Perhaps I sell driver's license for one of these so that I can start duping hologram instead. Next round it's gonna be 2.5x, and then the round after it's gonna be just as good as driver's license was. And then we sell Rocket for idol. Right? We do something like this. Hang on to the Showman, and the Showman's next to go if we find something to dupe again. The idol's not good yet, but it will be. Hello, Lamau. How are you doing? We grab both of them. We grab both of them. Hack is not it. Probably reroll one more time. Perhaps we can't really get rid of DNA. But I also don't really want to get rid of trading card either, though. Maybe it's time to sell Showman? Sell Idol? I don't really think so. Idol's sort of the end game goal here, right? We kill off the other cards and we're stuck with just queens. And Idol pops the fuck off. I think maybe it is Showman time. Because, like, I don't really see a world... If I sell DNA, we're in this weird situation where hologram's my only scoring with any sort of consistency. Which might be enough for a while, but a 2x hologram is not exactly inspiring shit. So I think it is Showman here. That being said, you're right, it is funny to have a lot of blueprints and brainstorms. What am I listening to right now? What song requests are you guys doing? Good Lord. Okay, maybe it is just... You know what? We'll take the risk on the hologram here. I'm gonna sell the DNA. And we're gonna have, like, basically a 16x here. And it's not like we can't add more cards, right? If I see more queens or something, I can just yoink them for the hologram value. Damn, we haven't even gotten to the final boss yet. Why is it that whenever I hear any sort of 8-bit music, I kind of just assume it's bullshit? There's so much good 8-bit music out there. And we have to go for the worst video game music. Shit, not even like, when I say worst video game music, I mean literally you went to a playlist called worst video game music. Do better. Okay, this is certainly winning, right? Oh yeah, I saw the I saw the fucking cover art and I skipped it immediately. I Fight Dragons uses 8-bit and they are very good. I haven't heard of them. Or maybe I have and I just don't recognize the name. Vice, how's it going? We're kind of popping off right now. Wasn't really my intention when I booted this up, but here we... The illusion of choice. Thank you, Showman. Our driver's license is back. You know what? If we're not going to be adding any more cards, give me back the fucking driver's license. Flips and shuffles. I mean, kind of rude. Ah, shit. Oh, wait, I did grab it. Alright, and that's clearly the discard one. So you can go down to the end. We discard these. Now we play a dead card just to see where we're at. There we go. That makes sure we win. We discard... No, we don't discard that. As much as I'd like to discard that, that is, like, a little bit too much risk compared to just playing the damn hand and winning, right? See, that's why we didn't do it, because we didn't draw anymore. Great, so that should be guaranteed 9x. The blueprint happened to be next to a brainstorm, so we won even more so. Showman goes back. See, now I gotta reorganize everything. Why y'all like this? Hangman every time. Speed up the process. Take the Emperor. Give me the blank. Bro added a whole jukebox. Yeah, you can exclamation point song request to add stuff. People have been adding a lot of meme songs, so I've been a little bit distracted, skipping them constantly. Because, well, not all of them. Some of them are good. Some are high quality. You know, you gotta get some of the high quality stuff in there, but like just the low effort shit. Come on, we can do better. Yeah, we should just be good for the next couple of antes, honestly. Even clubs being debuffed, I don't think that matters. I don't rely that much on the content of the queens. It's just... the fact that they are a flush 5 is really all that matters. Look at that. Boom. Hello? Get out of here. Much better. Yeah, it should be fine. Oh, we unlocked a Joker. I forgot I needed to play a whole hand of gold. That was a thing we could do. I feel like Amber Acorn should rearrange your cards back to where they were before the boss when you beat it. Yeah, absolutely it should, but like it's that kind of petty shit that really makes it feel like a boss, you know what I mean? Not really what I was looking for. As fun as gold or glass is, we no longer have the DNA, so I can't reliably make use of it. Get out of here. Baron, but we're kind of on that queen shit. In case you haven't noticed there, buddy, I don't need a king. I wonder how viable photo chat is here. How long is this song? Sparkle's a pretty long song. It's like 7 minutes. I know, I know. In the modern age, anything more than 3 minutes and we all lose our fucking minds, but it's a good song. You get to deal with it. DJ, make it so the max songs are 1,000. No. No. I will not skip it. I like this song. Dance, monkey, dance. No. I'm buying the photograph. Do I play a dead hand so that I can get trading card value? What are we on here? Oh, it's Queen of Clubs. Ooh. Ooh la la. Gold for the gold god. Alright, show me what you got. Now that's more like it. Guys, if we spam it enough, maybe he'll skip it. Nope. No shot. See, I don't want to hear shit. I'm not gonna take any shit. Ooh, oh no. They do give off similar energy. Maybe you're onto something there, Dex. Not all my face cards debuffed. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. I might need to go find an actual queen real quick. This one or this one, because now that I've switched to photograph, it's actually an issue. Discard all that. Discard all that. Y'all really got nothing good in the tank there, do ya? If I could find one of the other queens, unfortunately I don't think I will, which is Sedge. Alright, I need 3 queens, one of which is not... There we go. Whether or not this is enough, I don't know, but it is a better hand. Nah, it's not. Damn. Oh, sevens. I forgot I switched over to photograph. What do we have here? What is this? Oh, that could be an okay song. We'll see. Alright, we got through it. I mean, if I'm being honest, I was not intending for that to go endless at the beginning of the run. I might have made some different decisions early on if that were the case. Let's go Nebula, maybe? Nebula red stake, or... No, you know what? I'm feeling like brain dead. Play the checkered deck. YouTube chat getting ignored? Is it? I feel like I've... Oh, did I miss a message? Oh, I missed a message. My bad. Cyrix said, there's a gambling roguelike that released a couple of weeks ago that is a lot more easily breakable than Balatro. Are you perhaps referring to Clover Pit? Oh, you are referring to Clover Pit. There it is. I have played Clover Pit a couple times on stream, and I think I have intentions to play it more again in the future. I think I played it on Wednesday, so the VOD's still out there, but I will likely play it again in the coming week or two. I enjoyed it. Hello? Hearts? I think that's exactly enough, is it not? Yup. Do a 999 run? I haven't gotten far enough to know what the fuck that means yet. Eternal Photograph. I mean, it's foil, and it's photograph. I feel like it's a disservice not to take that. I'm afraid not, Desi. I don't know what that song is. I've heard that 999... Okay, the most I've heard is someone, when I was playing, mentioned that there's, like, something you can do with, like, ignoring the phone. Maybe has something to do with it. Oh, dude, we're on the same page right now. You're posting exactly what I'm talking about as I'm saying it. Essentially, ignore the devil 3 times. Do not pick any options from the devil. Okay, understood. That does sound like it's rather difficult to do, though, because I found that those options often are the whole reason I'm able to continue the run, but I assume the payoff is worth it. I need to save money here. We go next. Spades are debuffed. I guess I'll play hearts. Use the other half of my deck. Boom. DJ, there's something wrong with your bot. Have you guys broken my bot? Are you guys spamming so much that the bot is just broken? Seems like it's working to me. How's it going, Patriot? Why won't it work for you? Maybe it's because you've posted, like, 14 links in the last 30 seconds. I don't know. 3 extra discards each round, -1 hand size, but we get the mail-in rebate. I think that's a decent duo. I just don't know if I really want to spend all that money. Just go here. Hearts. Hearts. Not winning hearts. I'll go ahead and play this, because there's no face card in it. Okay, we want to discard all the 6s we come across, which means we want to be discarding 5 per. Or at the very least, like, 4. Okay. No extra one to get. Play those. Easy clap. I sure would hope you wouldn't do that, Desi. Remember, you're not punishing the bot, you're punishing me when you do that. Economy. I'm pretty good on money all of a sudden. Sure, we played against the spade boss, we're not gonna see it again, just start moving towards spades. Discard 2s? I can do that. I can do that. Are face cards a lie? Nobody cares about you, DJ. We hate you anyway. Okay, alright. I really want to play Clover Pit so bad, but no laptop. I feel like I've heard that. I've definitely heard those. I don't know what context I've heard this in, but I've definitely heard it. Finally, a face card. Sheesh. Isn't this supposed to be the nice pancake? No, no, no. I don't think there was ever really a difference. Sorry, I probably got sidetracked, Cyrix. That happens to me a lot. I might have been mid-thought and just gotten distracted and completely lost my train of thought. I apologize if I was saying something. We can't go Bloodstone because we already started moving away from it towards Spades. Also, Bloodstone's not really that good in anti-8 runs anyways, or 8 anti-runs. I love that. That's the most cope shit I've ever heard. Whenever you hear someone say, I'm just keeping it real, or I'm just being honest in response to you're being a dick, it just means I don't really care. I'm going to be an ass anyways. Dex and Mex jamming out. Alright, suit. That is not a spade, which means we are not currently rocking 5 of anything. So I just gotta play this. Genuinely still enough, but... Damn. Someone definitely shit in this man's cornflakes today. 100%. DJ fucking sucks at Balatro. That part might be true. Jury's still out. Well, that's a flush. Should I be going for the money? Yeah, probably. Does this even win? I don't think it does. We're fine. Now we go for the money. Where my kings at? That's 1. That's good enough for me. Nice. Imagine the photo chat. That's what I'm hoping for every day. I think to myself, this will be the day that I see Hanging Chad. Hieroglyph, probably not necessary. Wheel? You can go. Honestly, you can go too. Wheel me here. Nope. Campfire is not something I often use. I think it is very expensive for what it does, but it is decent. I don't like the holographic being counterproductive with photograph because it triggers after photo. So maybe it's a skip. Maybe it's a skip on that one. It is kind of sacking my econ pretty hard too. It's eternal, so I can't take it back. Riffraff with Campfire? Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with that one. I'm pretty sure I'm not keeping Riffraff for longer than a couple more rounds. Blech. Blech. Okay, we're sitting on 2 4s. Let's maybe actually discard those. That's a lot of money. Hold the queen just in case we need a second flush that involves face cards. I don't think we will, but in case we do. Throwback. Throwback is usually a mistake as well. Hallucination. Nah. Not a lot good, eh? We can keep leveling up Jupiter, though, because if I'm not mistaken, we already got... Yeah, we already got Telescope, so that's basically free points for our flush scaling, since God knows we're always doing flush scaling. Desi's getting timed out. Rip. See you in a minute, Desi. The couple is arguing. What else did I miss? I never take Campfire because I don't see the long-term value with it. Yeah, it doesn't really have long-term value. It does scale quite nicely, especially if you have things that are on sale where you can be like, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell for like $1. And you can get a lot of value out of it if you have the econ to just sustain that. I still wonder when the gameplay update for Balatro will come out. I think he just said it was delayed, right? I don't really know. Sure. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with that. Yeah, I know he said it was delayed, but I don't really know where that means going forward. Like, I don't know when delayed is done. Bull could solve my chips. Probably for the rest of the run. Just sit on money. But I don't love that either. I usually like to spend my money, you know, for power. Give me the Jupiter level. That's what I want. Arrowhead, for sure. This is a good one. Roll once more, wheel me. Boom, foiled again. Now we have way too many chips. Blet bull. Natural negative from Riffraff is pretty wild. The fact that it's a fucking egg is funny, though. When do we get an X chips joker? As soon as you download mods. Do I skip for a negative tag? No. Let me tell you the answer to that. No. Juggler? I guess that's fine. Discard 6s. I do have some of those. Discard the 6. Play all but one face card. Honestly, for you guys over on YouTube, you're being spared some of the worst of this Twitch shit. X chips is just plus malt. So, this is a fun conversation to have. I love to have this conversation. X malt is just X chips. They are technically outside of edge cases where order matters, right? Things like chips triggering like in hand, and then normally you want to have the plus malt to the left of the times malt, and if you get a brainstorm, then you have to like duplicate the plus malt, and it's kind of weird that way. And if I had times chip, I could use the brainstorm to duplicate the times chip, and then I'd still have the malt to the left of the times malt, and then it would be more effective with brainstorm. Like outside of those weird edge cases, times malt and times chips are interchangeable. What are you soliciting, Pancake? Quit being weird. Give me another spade. Actually, no, we have enough chips now. Give me another spade. The one that's closest to a face card. And then level up my flushes. Also, DJ, why did I get timed out? Because Pancake redeemed timeout somebody else and picked you. Bonan. The trio. Can I make use of that? This is a weird deck to make use of that on, but it is doable. I might need to start moving towards specific numbers. But I have been looking for a joker here that could give me some times mults. I think the trio is a valid candidate. Can't really make use of the Diet Cola posture check. Hup. Usually comes with a free stretch just because I often don't need to fix my posture that much. Cheers. You recently got Completionist Plus Plus on Balatro. Congratulations. It's a long road to Completionist Plus Plus. The trio is a little weird here. The trio is a little weird, but it is a pretty damn good times mult choice. And if I'm going to do any more deck fixing, which naturally I should on this deck since it's kind of already fixed for suits, it should be pretty good. We'll see if we can really make it work, though. I like a straight flush, even though it's objectively worse than flush, so maybe not. Hold on, am I listening to Hitler's speech in that one movie played to Gangnam Style? Is that what I'm listening to right now? If I go look at this right now, is that what I'm listening to? Yes, it is. That is exactly what I'm looking at. Okay. You must assimilate all numbers into women. Driver's license, 0 out of 16. Alright, maybe not the driver's license. Don't say stuff like that with Pancake around. He's a contrarian, you should know that. Suit. Okay, so I see all three of those move over. The fact that they move over means that this one must be the heart, or rather the spade, and the other three, this I believe is a flush. I believe that is a flush. It's not very good flush because it's neither spades nor face cards, but my C++ journey took like 280 plus hours. I feel like mine took a pretty long time as well. Hold on, I currently have 443 in the game. I'm going to guess that mine probably took in the 200 to 300 hour range. Beyond that, I would have to go look at the VOD. Something I will never get due to valid reasons concerning my health. Well, fair enough then. The Emperor or just a death? I think we're just taking a death. I think we're just making more face cards. What's our boss? I always forget to look. The eye, don't care. Director's cut me just in case I look and see that it's the plant. Go next. I play this. I really should be paying attention to mail-in rebate though. We're currently winning in one, though. The egg currently sells for $19. If we need money, we've got it. Chariot High Priestess Tower. Chariot King. Economy. Wheel of Fortune Devil, probably. Wheel of Fortune. Nope. Go next. Big blind. We need to discard 4s. I see a 4. Get it out of here. I don't see a 4 this time. Play these 5. Win. If not win, get close to win. I'm 20. Birthday was 2 days ago. Happy belated birthday then. And I can't drive and honestly shouldn't drive. Well, if you have valid reasons concerning your health and you can't drive and shouldn't drive, then it's okay that you don't drive. The Order is trolling. Joker Stencil kind of is too. Skip. More Jupiter levels. We're being carried by that right now. Go next. The Eye. No repeat hand types this round. Do I care? Don't believe I do. We'll see if I can put together the three of a kind here. Do we have, what do we have the most of? I think jacks are one of our options, so as much as I'd like to discard them, I might... Nah, I'm still gonna discard them. Fuck them. Fuck them! Hang you. Discard you. Even though that is a three of a kind, I can't get a flush out of that, so I don't think it's worth it, really. Because I believe full house is... Yeah, there's no way that's worth it. Discard all of you two. 1, 2. Can't get it with 5s or 3s. I think I just play the flush. Maybe that full house would have been okay. I don't think a flush quite wins here. I don't think this quite wins here. DJ, you see that? It got through. What got through? Oh, did a bot message get through? Oh, you mean curly toes. Don't worry. As soon as I see it, it'll get blasted. In fact, you know what? We'll just blast it a little bit ahead of time. Wait, it's a remix of Curly Toes. You know what? I've decided that we've burnt all my goodwill on that particular topic. I've been tried one too many times. 2 pair, maybe? No, we can go for the full house still. Methinks. Apparently not. Straight then. This straight should be valid. It's not a crazy good one, but it's good enough to win. Get us through probably one of the harder bosses to fight on this deck, considering you're pretty much always going to be locking yourself into tons of straights, or flushes rather. The needle is mildly concerning. We'll see. I'd like the chariot, but we do need some consistency. No world where we ride the bus. Driver's license is now at 1. Go next. You know, I did use that mod for a while. During Pride Month, I used it. Oh, you want me to discard 4s? Say less. I said say less. Hey, there we go. We got our 3 of a kind. Nice. What's the hand that makes me physically a woman? Am I supposed to know the answer to that? Sorry, I guess I'm supposed to be the Balatro expert. I don't know of any hand that does that, unfortunately. What do I have a lot of? We have a lot of, black 8s. That could work. We didn't draw one, never mind. I guess it'll be 10s then. 2 more 10s. The duo works better than the trio. I feel like the duo is actually kind of a shoe-in, easy choice. Maybe it's about time we tossed mail in. Give me the Celestial, we go next. Pretty sure this is quite doable now. Oh, look at that flush house. Ooh la la. That's a good one. Consistent? No. But good. Can we go to war with YouTube chat? Is that gonna be like... I feel like we'd have double agents. I know there's at least a couple people in here that switch back and forth. 47! Oh right, I've got a negative egg. Polychrome hack. Doesn't really fit the bill that much. Why, hello there. How nice of you to join us. Looks inside. The needle. Play only one hand. There's no world this hand is not winning. We've got 4x extra from the photograph with Hanging Chad. We're hitting the duo. We've got 2 steel cards. It wins. It's not even close. Oh, Pancake's gotta go. I'll see you around, Pancake. He's going to play Brawl Stars. Or so I assume, because that's what he was talking about. This is Chad. I wonder if anyone's got a mod out there that just combines these two. You know how there's like the blueprint mod that shows you what blueprint is copying? There's probably a mod out there that just like combines these two into one, and it's just the Chad face on the photograph, but still painted like a Joker. And it still takes up 2 slots. My hearts are debuffed. No! He says consistently getting rid of them. Okay, I guess I'll play the king. Very well. Easy win from here, yo. Easy win. We're not playing against the plant. Safe. We've got a sell card for if we're playing against that fucker. Hang those 2. Get him out of here. Chariot the queen. Boom. Steel queen. Ten, 10, 10, king, ace. Play like this. So a negative photo Chad would save you 1 slot? No, because it would still take up 2 Joker slots. I guess if they were both negative, they would be 0 slots, just like they would be as negatives. Hey, DJ, will we have enough time to address the drama? What drama would you like to discuss? Because I don't know what we're talking about. Turns out there's quite a lot of that going around the internet nowadays. Yeah. Oh, we kind of have Cat Joker, though. You know, the ping noise being changed is something I could consider. We've got a... Where are you? Not any of this. Collection. We do use, Smokey, my cat, in place of Lucky Cat. Will we do challenges after this run, by the way? I could see doing a challenge. What time are we at? 1:35? I could see doing a challenge. Oh god. It's Doug. See, this is really... We're gonna let this one play just so that we get a greater appreciation of the previous song. Verdant Leaf. This is why we saved our egg. Hologram. Probably not. I don't think I had enough cards. Paradolia is cool and all, but I think I've already edited my deck enough that face cards aren't super difficult to find. Discard me those four. These three. Hang the 2 hearts that we see. Play the hair with the face card. Smokey is a thug. Smokey is a goober, but he still meows. I could probably get a sound bit of his meows. Maybe even get like 2 or 3 of them and play them randomly. This is probably already good enough. Oh yeah, for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy clap. $1,000,000. The trio coming in clutch for us. Not actually a bad purchase. Was a little bit iffy at first, but we are getting some value out of it. $50 is $50. You know what I'm saying? Baron. Obviously not. Steel Joker's not the worst, but I think I'm still getting more value out of Arrowhead right now. Well, actually, is that true? We're probably getting around 320 plus the photograph, 370. This is giving us 350. I guess it is still a 2x then versus 1.6. There we go. Verdant Leaf. All cards debuffed until 1 Joker sold. We need some 07s for our egg here. Our natural negative egg provided to us by our friend Riff Raff. He's been with us since Ante 2. And he's serving his country well here. Goodbye, Mr. Egg. Queen, Jack, Jack, 10, 10. Works fine for me. Go. Black stick done. Boom. Where does that put us? DJ, not joking, I had a weird-ass dream last night about you and Turtle. It was about me watching your stream, and somehow you two knew what I was doing IRL. And one time in the stream, you were like, why are you drinking that, Dizzy? And you stared deep into my soul. Then I started choking on the drink, and I died. And you said, finally, no more curly toes. Ooh. And that's why today you woke up and you were like, I'm gonna play curly toes a bunch of times for this guy. Subconsciously, you wanted to prove to yourself that that was, in fact, just a dream. Where's our completion? Where find completion? It's not going to be under mods. Why did I think that? Stats. We just set our new record on this account. We're at 96% collection. There's just a few we need to unlock or purchase. Obviously, we haven't done our challenges yet. Joker stickers, deck stake wins. Deck stake wins is pretty impressive. I don't know if I'm going to go for completionist plus plus on this account yet, But we're crushing the deck stakes right now. We are crushing it. 47 wins and technically only 3 losses. I mean, we've restarted early on in Ante 1 a couple of times, which I don't think counts as a loss, but basically if we make it through Ante 1, we win like 95% of the time. Alright, let's begin with a challenge. Although, I will say, can't really do them on this account. In fact, you know what? I think I've had your challenge mod off for a little while, because it was fucking with a couple of other mods. That's probably why it was off. Let's turn it on. Okay, music came back just fine. Switch back over to Profile 1, because these are all super duper bullshit challenges in the first place. Alright, what do we got? We haven't done solar, we haven't done stock market. We got pretty far on claustrophobia. I feel like we got screwed by something at the end. Blackjack was weird. Needle snake is honestly kind of weird too. Doable, but weird. Thief. You can steal cards from the shop plus 0.15 base blind size multiplier when a card is purchased or used. There's that too. I think we're going to try the claustrophobia though. Zoop. Alright, so this mod, or this particular challenge is essentially you start with 7 Joker slots, 7 hands, 7 discards, 4 consumables, but every single ante you win, all of them go down by 1. Until you're down to 1 hand, 0 discards. Praise me, I made this challenge. I don't even know what to say to that. Good job! It is a good challenge, though. The walls are closing in around me. You do have to get a little bit lucky, but the early econ is helpful as well. Oh yeah, also shop slots. Card Sharp is going to be worthless late game. It's not even worth taking right now. When you only have 1 hand, you're not going to be able to re-trigger things. Dusk will be very good late game, though. Give me the Justice. We go next. Did you lose this challenge last time? I did. I feel like I lost it super late, though, because I got kind of unlucky with my draw. I want to say it was like I needed to draw like 1 or 2 things, and I just didn't. It was just like, well. Jack 10, 9, 8. I mean, I have so many discards. There's no world where I don't hit my 7. Devil is great because you have 7 discards. Yeah, but Justice is great because late game I'm going to be able to re-trigger it. They both had their value. Astronomer is good early. Odd Todd could maybe work as well. I think I have to assume that I should be trying to get my whole hand sorted out by the end of Ante 3 when you have 5 Joker slots. I think I'm just discarding for like a 4 of a kind. Since we have 7 discards. 4 of a kind should still be winning, right? Apparently not. It's a couple points shy. Also, the only thing... sorry, I missed a couple. What challenge is this? This is a fan-made challenge, which essentially reduces your hand's discards Joker slots, consumable slots, the number of shit you see in the shop, constantly every ante. You start off with a bunch of extra, though. A very silly challenge popped into my head. Your entire deck is lucky cards, but everything costs $25 more. So you have to get lucky or you just lose. Yeah, you might need a way to make it a little more consistent. You're right about that. I like the idea, though. Vagabond's not useful late because we're going to have 0 consumables late. So we won't actually be able to create any taros. I think Smeared Joker can be usable. So now I think the choice is going for straight flush. Now that we have Smeared, it's easier to get that anyways. Ace, King, Queen. No, 765 is probably still my better angle here. 7654. 7654 again. 76543. Win. Have I beaten Blueprints? I haven't beaten it yet. No. There wasn't a lot of interest in it. I still have a couple people who are interested in it, but I haven't gone back to it in a couple weeks. You trying to win D's? D's what? Did you know Nike, Goddess of Victory, has a collab with Dave the Diver? Wait, in which direction? Is Dave in Nike? I can't imagine that's the case. Nike is one of the most unhinged when it comes to just in-your-face fan service. An Ankh. Ankh Dusk? Nice. No, Nike and Dave. Yeah, I get Nike. Okay, so Nike added stuff in Dave the Diver? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what this means. She's just a girl. Kid, it's not my son. King, Queen, Jack right here. Kind of hard to say no to that. Ace and 10 both still have both reds. Nine, 8 as well. Okay, we can discard the 8. There's the 10. Oh, fuck. I got rid of, I forgot I got rid of the, Smeared. Actually, the diamonds still exist, though. I should still be discarding for them. You can basically guarantee that you win early in this mod, even if you have to play a couple of cards, right? Like, I can just dig the rest of my deck if I need to. The add to the content, add to the Nike content. Man. Ooh, Stuntman. That's scoring. I want the reroll surplus. Alright, so now we win with basically anything that is a straight. That said... keep the 7. With the decreased hand size, it is going to be a little more difficult to find something like that. Hello? Okay. That's not an 8, certainly. Fuck it, show me what it is. It's an 8, let's go! And then I could just play whatever the fuck I want, and it'll win. There you go. Yeah, I probably will need high card or pair later on. You are right about that. Scary face goes pretty hard. What I wouldn't give for a DNA right now. I like the hand size as well. I might need to take that now. Man, I can't spell. I was trying to parse that shit to the best of my ability. Do I take a greedy here? I'd also skip for a free rare. Could do both. It's a little spicy, but... if I could get DNA, that would make me so happy. Surely that's winning. Obelisk. Played a few too many high cards for Obelisk to really be viable, unfortunately. If I had played 0 high cards, I probably could have made that work. Clubs are debuffed. Whatever. Surely my queen wouldn't break the first time I play it, right? Surely not. See, it didn't break. What you heard was merely the wind. I do have a second one. That's the only reason I considered playing it. I'm going to need some various trigger-based cards, like Magician or Empress. I think Empress makes more sense. The second Joker in the shop? Yeah, it's Supernova, but we've played 3 fucking high cards. It's not good at all. Supernova can be peak. It can't be peak at this point, though, I don't think. Like, at most, I'm gonna get to play... like, even if I played 4 hands that were only high card every single time, which, by the way, I would not win with. I would currently lose if I did that. Like, we're looking at 25, 30 mult that doesn't work with glass or dusk. And I would also have to sell 2 Jokers just to get it, so I would basically be sitting on Stuntman, Supernova, and 2 Dusks that don't work with Supernova at all. Like, I wish I had an extra Joker slot here right now. Right now, we're kind of, like, hoping and praying for, like, just some kind of... yeah, that kind of thing. That's about all we can hope for. Because we're going to have to sell 2. This ante is the last ante I'm going to be able to actually buy Jokers. Without just getting screwed. Pretty sure I'm looking for, like, anything face card related. I would really like to draw my, my glass card right about now, but it doesn't seem like that's in the cards. I'm gonna be saving that death for that. 1,000,000% of the time we save it. What's our high card get us? Enough to win, right? Yeah. You need to spam Pluto? Yep. Honestly, there's a world where I get rid of Stuntman at some point. This Wasteful is not helpful. It's just delaying the inevitable, because in anti-8 I'm still going to go down to 0, I think. 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, maybe I'll have 1 at that point. It might be helpful. I'm probably going to roll down my money, is what's going to happen here. You won't be able to remove the Stuntman. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. This death is merely being saved here. Could potentially make use of a tower as well. Hanged Man's Strength. I don't see us winning this run. I don't think we've got good enough cards, but we can at least try. We gotta just make the deck as consistent as possible and hope that glass cards don't break. Because I'm rolling all the way down right now, because after this I'm not going to be able to change my jokers at all. And I really don't want to be sitting on Greedy Joker. Splash isn't it. Delayed Gratification is awful. An extra discard doesn't do anything for us. Yeah, these are just generally awful cards. Those just suck. Not really much we can do about that. Yeah, Pluto's great and all, but like genuinely, if I don't find a better Joker right here and now, you will lose. It doesn't matter how many Plutos I buy. I could buy 20 Plutos and I'm still gonna lose. So, because there's no scoring up here. There's nothing to work with. So you need something, immediately. None of this is really helpful. What is my queen? My queen is a heart queen. There's a world where this is that queen, but I can't really know for sure. I guess we go for the diamond flush. Didn't really draw any diamonds there, did we? Still go for it, but we'll play a high card in the middle there. We'll guess a fair number of points. There's our diamond flush. Why have we just played this again? You guys don't even have that many meme songs. Come on now. Okay, you know what? You should sell Stuntman for the straights. Are straights really gonna do that much for me now? I do want to do this while I've got it here in front of me. I don't intend to use it yet, but this, the like double queens on a dusk, could potentially save a run. Hurdle is currently obsessed with Dispatch, so I'm gonna go back to that purely here for my streak. Very well then. Foil misprint. Oh boy. I can't even take an Emperor. Justice me. And we're just gonna have to roll on that constantly now. Getting the glass cards and having them not break, which has always worked great for me in the past, right? DJ, I feel like flushes would be better because of your glass queens. Maybe. Play that. Like, we can clearly win just fine with the double dusks, but I just don't really believe in myself to not lose my queens constantly, right? Like, we can win a whole fucking game if we can consistently draw some queens. Simple as. But that's not super feasible right now. When we're down to 1 discard, 0 discards, actually. Okay, there's my straight. Yeah, for sure. For sure, Desi. I'm gonna have to get lucky several times in a row. Not super looking forward to that. Can't even get anything good in these. Jeez. Alright. Could you at least give me, like, I don't know, a Joker in the shop? That wasn't providing any value. And we got a fucking delayed gratification. Alright. After player discard, always draw 3. That's fine. I know exactly what I'm gonna do with that, right? Play a fucking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sure. And play those, even though they don't really do anything. And if we don't draw the queen, then we lose, right? Like, that's just kind of how it is. Full house versus 4 of a kind. 4 of a kind's probably better. It's not going to do anything, but it is better. Oh, 7s. You're gonna do one more run with this challenge. I feel like the best strategy is to get as many gold cards as possible as early as possible, because the amount of discards you have, you are guaranteed to draw them all. It is a good way to get money, but the problem is, as the challenge goes on, what you can actually do with money is basically nothing, right? Like, you can't buy any arcanas from the shop. You can use planets, but you can't buy Arcanas from the shop because you have no consumable slots. You can't buy Jokers from the shop because your slots have shrunk too much. You can buy packs and you can buy planets from the shop, and that's it. So I'm not sure how valuable that money actually ends up being. It is a good way to make money, though. You're not wrong. Assuming you can find those, which at that point, finding Devil is about as effective as finding any other econ card. Oh! We got a raid? That's a lot of people. Here I was gonna say something like we're about to end stream, but fuck that, right? How's it going? Hi CTV, thank you for the raid. Hold on, so let's shout out. Let's shout out that. No way the ads actually are running as he fucking raids. That's crazy timing. It's not even pre-rolls or anything. It's just bad timing. All right, we're doing a rather difficult fan-made challenge right now that's essentially closing down the number of Joker slots and consumable slots and hands and discards you have as you go through the run. And we're seeing if we can actually win that. Also, it is rather dark in here. Let me go make sure my blinds are open. They are. It's just fucking dark outside. It's about to start pouring or something. We know you hate ads, Desi. You can use !SR to request songs, add them to the queue. !SR and then like the YouTube link to the song. There's a couple of small restrictions, like they can't be less than 1,000 views or over 10 minutes long or something like that, but otherwise, request whatever you will. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Right, the number of things you see in the shop also increases early. So we gotta think about what's gonna be good when we only have one hand and 0 discards. And I think the answer to that is probably Green Joker. We can scale it super hard by just playing all our hands early. I think that could go well. It's a little risky to take the banana, but that's also an option. Well, that's a good way to get all our cards gold. That's a good choice. Let's see what Judgment gives us as well. Splash. We can make that work. Alright, so we are looking to just gold up as many of these as we can early and scale up Green Joker. So we're probably playing like just a 3 of a kind here, right? And we play like just this Jack, scale that up, and we'll play this King. And then, I don't know, maybe this single ace. And then we'll win here. Discard for as many face cards? Now can't discard taken green. Discards are a lie. Driver's license. Yes. That is good. Undoubtedly. Alright, we play 2 pair might actually win here. I don't know if I want to do that. Let's do this. Alright, there's a Jack. We'll just play that alongside some of you guys. We got ace, 10, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Those work. We are scaling. The trio. Can I consistently hit that? I'm not sure I can. It is very good, though. If you can hit it, it is very good. We'll hold on. I think it's speculative. I think this is a speculative the trio. Or otherwise we buy the overstock. Maybe we just save the money. Maybe we just save the money here. Not sure. I think we're on the save kind of angle. Save for 1 round. Queen. Tis gold now. Pair O the Jacks. Might actually win. Not sure. It'll be close. Not quite a win. Okay, we play the 10. And now we win. Get $6. Nice. You should discard. I feel like losing 1 mult is worth the gold cards. Okay, but consider the following. Restock that shop? Hiker. Sure. Empress, by the way, for driver's license. I'm sure we'll get more options for that. I can pick something better than Empress. Play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. I'm looking for 10s for the strength, by the way. More face cards. There's a 10. Play these 5. Next hand wins. Good news. Strength. And then we play those 5. We play the most cards possible for most hiker value possible. Get that money. Alright, we've got Pareidolia. Alrighty. We're kind of cooking right now, not gonna lie. And now I think we kind of push towards a flush of one kind or another. What am I listening to? Okay, we're not... the meme songs for all the raid viewers. You can post meme songs that aren't that one. That one, probably not. It's not even because it's necessarily like a bad song or something. It's just that I've heard it like 4 times already this stream. Okay, Pancake. You trying to get timed out? Or is playing with fire? Alright, I'm gonna fight your chat. Do it, man. Please. Alright, smiley face. I don't intend to keep Pareidolia forever. That's the only reason I'm not, like, immediately jumping at this smiley face. We're gonna go down to 5 Joker slots. I'm gonna assume I'm probably just gonna sit on that. And we probably sell off Pareidolia and then later Hiker. That's probably the choice. Smiley face is better than Hiker, probably. Yeah, it's better if I'm not taking, or if I intend to, like, keep Pareidolia. I don't think it is if I'm not. Hearts are debuffed. I did just buff a bunch of stuff to hearts, didn't I? Pair. Let's go with those and that. I'd like to play something better than that, but... Alright. 7, 6, 5, 4. We've got a 3 of a kind 4s. We could turn 2 of those into gold cards. Or we could use an actual discard here and look for either pair 7, 6, 5 or another 4 or a 3 or an 8. Any of those would be fine. The 8 comes up. We hold the mult. We get 5 new gold cards. Triggers driver's license. Though notably not on the hand that it appears. It did not trigger there. Good to know. Trading card, okay. I think we sell Midas Mask now. I think Midas Mask has done its job. Midas Mask can go. Pareidolia can go by proxy. I think we hold on to trading card, and in the last shop of this ante, so right before the psychic, we roll for what we're gonna make our 5th card. Possibly even replace Hiker too. Let's go ahead and take the Wasteful since we're rolling in money right now. Have you ever... What is wrong with my chat today? Hello? Have you ever farted? Did someone type that out? Yes. Watch. No. I don't have to right now. Alright, now we're just playing random crap, I think. We're on the random crap arc. 2 pair. That was over on YouTube, too. That wasn't even like Twitch chat or anything. She really likes to put me on blast. I don't know, man. I'm used to it at this point. Photograph. Is Photo Chad in the cards here? If it is, then I'm probably not taking Green Joker anymore, right? And I'm trying to lean into, like, planet cards? What do we have here? That just seems a little risky. I think I'd rather rely on just Green Joker plus enough times mult to win. And that's that. Let's reroll a couple times, maybe. See if we see anything special. Blackboard's probably not something I can rely on. Because again, when we get to ante-8, we're going to be sitting on one hand and one discard. We can't, like, make Blackboard happen. Well, actually. Mary Andy. Maybe. Maybe. Blackboard goes pretty hard with, like, if I'm just playing random crap and I'm just, like, throwing a high card in there, I could just play all my light suits, my diamonds and my hearts, and then be left with spades and clubs in hand. The -1 hand size also makes that easier to do. That's the reason I'm considering this combo. The extra discards per round is useless because I'm playing Green Joker, but that's not the key. I think we sell Golden we sell Hiker. You know, I'm a little torn on this particular song because it is a real song. But I don't like it. We'll let it slide this time. Oh, never mind. No, we won't. Can't have that in here. Gotta go. Sorry, Tyler. I forgot that was in there. Ay, ay, ay. Bootstraps. Ooh. Bootstraps. We just scale money. Yeah. Get out of here, trading card. Just scale money. We've got one more round before we have to lock in what we've got. Bootstraps is certainly a joker. I would even say one of the jokers of all time. It's rarely a bootstraps angle, but I'm thinking that we're probably pulling out a green card here. Green joker. We're feeling pretty good right now. We can hit 60k if we're not trolling. Alright, so we're rolling probably down to like 50 bucks here, if I had to guess. We'll see what we can do. Arcana pack, strength. Maybe a judgment over a green joker. Go. Red card, not really good. Yeah, not really good. Wheel me. Nope. Fortune, Peller, probably not going to do a whole lot. You got a high card in here for me? No, but you do have a 2-pair. We can work with that. Roll. Seltzer. Nah, it's not permanent. Ceremonial Dagger is way too hard to make work. We'll take the Mercury. We want to level up our low hands. It's the only thing we can do consistently. Constellation could work, but that is one of the few things we'll be able to buy in the shop later once we're down to 0 consumables is Constellation. Looking for a possible replacement for Blackboard. Roll one more time. Don't want to use all our money. That'll work. DJ, have you done anything about Blackboard? My play for Blackboard is literally just play all the light color cards that happen to be in my hand at the time. Like, the play is just play those, right? Like, I don't need to this time, because I have... I can do something like this. Right? And then I play these. Make an extra black card out of it. And then we play... Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought I was playing a straight there. I didn't play the right 5. But, yeah, you can see I just play whatever the fuck shows up, and we win easily. These are actually... This might be the run. This might be the run for us. Temperance is fine. We're down to 4 jokers, so I'm just gonna take all these wheels. Boom. Foil's great, actually. That's kind of what I'm lacking in this build is, chips. Chariot Justice. Probably not Chariot, because the bootstraps won't combine well with it. Tower is probably the choice on a red card. We go next. Spades are debuffed, I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4. What does that look like? Pretty solid. On ante-4 scoring 20k, though notably, we do have to worry about my ability to actually scale further, right? High card will help. Every time I see a high card, I'm cheering a little bit inside. We're keeping the golden ticket at this point because it does scale with bootstraps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just those 4. Ooh. That was some good thunder right there. I don't know if you heard that. It was probably too bassy for my mic to pick up, but... Take the Hanged Man. I don't think there's anything in this Jumbo Spectral that's gonna make me go, wow! But you never know. Medium's not helpful because we're going to have 0 consumable slots. Familiar's not great because you never know what you'll get. I think we just crypted the queen here. Just keep buying these. Just keep scaling. Doesn't matter if we're never going to play a fucking straight flush. There's no world where we ever draw that shit. But hang some light cards. Play those. 101k. We're currently there. As long as we can keep drawing like that, we're there. Temperance, easy. Jupiter, easy. Give me the Spectral. Aura. I like an Aura. Hex is obviously trolling. Give me the Aura on the Queen. Polychrome. Yacht. Celestial Pair. Easy. Go next. Gotta save that money for the bootstraps. Held a message for reason, race, ethnicity, or religion. Alright. Who typed this? And am I going to be annoyed? That's a little unfortunate. I'm gonna let that stay out. But that phrasing raises some eyebrows. Tell me, do those look white to you? Next, well, actually, let me get those 2 megas. Let me get them megas. Wow, I can't believe it actually. Yeah, that worked. You retyped it got through anyways. It doesn't really matter, does it? Alright, so this is one issue we could potentially run into, is if I just draw too many diamonds and hearts, too many light suits. Should still be enough to win for us currently, but later on, deadly. Mercury. I think we just go next year. The Flint, base chips and Moltar have. That shouldn't affect us. Yep, not enough for it to matter. Jumbo Spectral me. And Ankh is trolling, familiar and incantation. This is all troll. That's troll. That's nothing good there. Nothing to see here, folks. Honestly, I could pass on the clearance sale too. I'm not sure how much it'll help. We aren't buying very much anymore is basically what it comes down to. The rerolls are more important. The hologram would be nice to fit in, but we're sitting on a cool 2 Joker slots. The title of the stream fits the current run. Oh yeah, Balatro, but I win occasionally. Every now and then. We had pretty good runs today, actually. Can't be mad. Alright, let's see if we can stay lucky. Strength could be helpful. World is more helpful, though. Boom, boom, boom. We're down to only 20 light cards versus... Sorry, Brainstorm, I'd love to take you, but that would immediately make me lose. You're cool, though. I'll remember you. 2, 3, 4... Should be fun. High card me. Yep. It's literally just as long as we don't draw more than 5 hearts or diamonds. Mission accomplished, right? There's a world where, in fact, I skip all the way to the final boss. There is a world where I do that, just to reduce the number of chances I have to get fucked by it. King, Queen, Jack, 10, 9. Sure, it's a straight. Arconomy. Okay, this can help. More consistency. I don't know what I'm rolling for. I'd be rolling for a fucking planet card. I'm just actively burning my money. I will skip for this. I will not skip for this. I don't want to accidentally hit a boss that I can't deal with. This is what we're talking about. I drew 5. We survive, but if that had been more than 5, right? I guess we'll have a discard. So we are... I'm not giving myself enough credit there. We have discards. Give me the seed voucher. Give me the telescope as well. That's value. That's high card value. Boom. Zatooth. 8, ace, ace. I mean, I know it wins, so play it. Clean. This is the run. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it in my bones. Unfortunately, I can't sell everything to pick up the bowl. I'd love to. Actually, 0 slots. One more for the road. Every bit helps. Can't take that. Oh, God. I'm died. I'm dead. I have died. I have perished. Goat Simulator main theme. I'll let that one ride. Force a card to always be selected. Alright. I am double skipping. I'm not taking any risks. Win. We have done it. That was a fun one though. We needed a little bit of luck early. Thankfully the fact that you get so many extra slots in the shop early does help with that. Is this a modded challenge? It is. Alright. So what are we at in the stream length? 2.5? 2.5. Alright. With that then, we are going to hop back over to the chat room. For those who are still around from the raid, we usually go for... Oh god, it is way too dark. Hold on. That usually hurts my eyes, but it's only for a few minutes. I'll be fine. We stream every day. We stream roguelikes. We stream... Sometimes we do collabs. I've done, strategy type games a lot. That's the kind of thing we do here, but it's variety content. I post schedules weekly on both my YouTube and over in my Discord. You can... Here, I'll go ahead and post that link as well for those who are interested. But we are here every day at noon Eastern for 2 to 3 hours. The games vary, but it's always me, for better or worse. I'm gonna go see who we might be able to raid. Are you gonna tell me that there is nobody that I follow that is currently streaming? Ay, ay, ay. Really, I've never seen you stream before. Yeah, for sure, Jordan. This is the first time. Actually, we do have someone who just went live, but we are going to, before we go, there is one game that I usually like to, well, there's a couple games we usually play, but I don't have a ton of time, so we're going to do just one of them. We're going to do the Spottle. So this is guessing in artist on the Spotify playlist, like the top 1,000 charts, based on like the number of people in the group and the year they debuted and such. Yeah. So anybody have a band that comes to mind? If not, I'm just gonna guess some random shit. Pokimane is a band, I'm sure. Yeah, Pokimane. Well-known Spotify artist. Dude, Tyler? I kind of expected you to say that, actually. I was fully ready to guess it. Tyler, the Creator. Alright, we're looking at someone solo from the US. Not hip-hop, not male, so probably female, though it could be non-binary. There are a couple like that. Somewhere in the 2012, 2015 area. And more popular. More popular. In fact, top 40. Top 40. We're looking at... I don't think Taylor Swift was that late. Sabrina Carpenter. Is she that popular? Maybe. Is she top 40? No. It's also not pop. It's not pop. (2012 through 2014), not pop or hip hop. No, it can't be 2011 or 2015. Do Pokimane, I dare you, I will gift 3,000 slubs. Okay. Bamboozle means bamboozle. Nope, she's not there. We did Post Malone instead. Sorry, that's the closest the game could come up with. Shania Twain. Ooh, is she popular enough? Maybe. Nah, she's too old. She's too old. Country, though. That was a good guess with the country, though. But not country. Yeah, sorry. Debut, not like most recent album or anything. Lana Del Rey, what does she fall into? Is Lana Del Rey considered alternative? Katy Perry's too old, which is a weird thing to say, but she is. Actually, she might not be. She might just barely be on the cusp. She might be like exactly 2012. I think Lana Del Rey. Nope, she's considered pop. Maybe Adele? Adele is UK, right? I don't actually remember. I thought she was. Also, we're actually somewhere between 34 and 35 and 40. Because the yellow, it means within 50 on popularity. So we're like right there. 35 to 40 popularity. Um, I don't actually know who that is, Pancake. I don't, of course, I'm not exactly a music head. Desi, I'm still waiting on those 3,000 subs. Where they at, though? Okay, here's the other genres, by the way. Here's the other genres you can get. You've got rock, you've got alternative as an option, folk, R&B, Latin. Latin's kind of where I feel like we're headed right now.
What's up, Doc?
Pancake Toast, we know you're here. Why am I blanking on this right now?
What's up, Doc?
Desi has also just arrived? Hmm. This wouldn't be like just Rihanna or something, would it? Is Rihanna considered something other than pop? Thanks for the hydrate. Cheers. Oh, check out the... Posture check. We got that. We're sitting up straight right now. We're good. Her? SZA. Could be. Is that... Are you pronouncing... Hold on. Are you supposed to pronounce that name SZA or is that SZA? Because personally, I prefer SZA, but the fuck do I know, right? SZA? Okay, it actually is SZA. Cool. Camila Cabello is actually not a bad guess. That wouldn't have been a bad guess. I think she's a little too recent, but that we got another posture check. Hold on, I can sit up straighter. At that point, do I just stand up? Do I just like posture check? All right, that's the one we'll do for today. Sometimes we do a couple others, but I would like to raid out and just, keep the raid going. Oh, Belladonna is streaming again. Yeah, that's who I thought I saw just go. She like just went live.
What's up, Doc?
So we might go check her out. Wait, Desi, how did you... Oh, you went on your alt and did it again. I was like, I thought you could only do that once a stream. Thank you guys for all joining. If you like it, go ahead and follow. I'll see you guys again, because I'm here every day. But we are going to go raid Wolf Queen. I also feel bad because I wanted to raid her a couple days ago and like I forgot to do it until like a minute after I had already gone to the ending screen and nobody was here anymore. So we're gonna do that. Posture check. I did a second posture check. Oh, you put a fucking third one. There you go. Manchurian Candidate, that shit. We're gonna go raid. See you guys over on YouTube next time. See you guys on Twitch tomorrow. We'll be here. Peace.